Hey, hi, it's me. Welcome back to Talk4Ten. My name's Nicole. What's up? Don't know what episode this is. It's fine. If you're watching this, my hair looks different. I dyed it. Yes, it's gray. I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to try. I've done a lot of things to my hair. Okay, when I was in high school, I had like straight cut bangs and like short, like here. And I've had various stages of growing it out. Like I've had an undercut, and I had a long hawk where I like shaved both sides but had really long hair in the middle. And I've also cut all of my hair off and essentially shaved my head, except for like I left like an inch on the top-ish. And then I've been growing it out ever since, and I have dyed it every color of the rainbow. So the only things I hadn't really tried was like gray, just because I don't know, why not? And let's be honest here. I'm 32, and I have been blessed with the inheritance of gray hairs from my mother and grandmother specifically. Now, my mom had gray hair when she was like 16. So, I mean, she had it way worse than I did. And I've been pretty good without having a lot of gray hairs, but in the last couple of years, they have been dispersing themselves amongst my hair. And I could, rebel, and I did rebel a little bit, where I was like, I'm gonna get my friend who is a hairstylist. So, I saw like a professional. And I was getting her to like dye my roots a dark brown color to like cover up the stuff. And then we started doing like money pieces in the front, just because I also really like that. I thought it would just be fun to try having gray money pieces. Either to get like a preview of what having some gray hair in the front would look like, but also so that I could stop caring about the gray hair for a little bit. Because, like, whatever. I don't actually have that many. Like, I could just probably not dye my hair, and I don't think a lot of people would even notice. But I notice, and I just like having fun with my hair. So, anyway, I also have a shag haircut right now, so it's, like, a little bit all over the place. And my hair's up in two little bunny things. But, anyways, it's cool. I just got it done, so I'm getting used to having the gray fronts. And I don't hate it. Like, I don't hate it at all. And that being said, I know that there are a lot of people who really, really have a strong connection to their hair. And there are many cultures and many areas of life where their hair holds their histories and their life and their time in it, And so cutting hair is a really big deal. And I fully respect that. Like, if I really think about it, some of this hair has been around since my husband was alive. And so I could really, I could have a hard time getting rid of it, and that makes sense. And I fully respect people who really have a connection to their hair. I understand that that is a really big deal. For me, for whatever reason, maybe because I've always changed my hair, even when I was a teenager growing up, I've never had that sense of connection to my hair where I can cut it and dye it willy-nilly and it does not make me feel emotional in any way to do it. And I think that part of me kind of wishes I had a bit more of a connection to it, just because I think that's really beautiful that people have that. But on the other end of it, it also means that like I can just fuck around and find out, and I'm pretty much never going to be upset about what my hair looks like. I, of course, want to be cute and I want it to look good, but if I try an experiment and it doesn't work and then I have to, like, cut a bunch off to fix it, it's not a problem. It's fine. I don't really care. Like, I think that the hair is an extension of me and I like having it, and it's like having, personality, and I like being able to do fun things with it. But if I gotta cut it, then I gotta cut it. That's fine. So that's kind of why I don't mind experimenting a bunch. Now, that being said, my hair actually grows pretty fast. So I think I'll be able to grow it out. Like right now it's quite long, and I cut all of this off about 5 years ago maybe. And it's been growing pretty good. Like, I'm entering my long hair era, so it's fine. I think going forward I'm going to stop dyeing the back for a bit, and I'm just going to dye the front pieces And since I kind of have a shag anyway, it's fine, you know? Anyway, little rant about my hair. Other things, I got this pumpkin spice latte from a local cafe, which I will not tell you the name of, but it's delicious. And it is the season. Oh, iced coffee ASMR. Hell yeah. What else is going on? Oh, I'm enjoying the the fall activities of trying to winterize my home. Again, those of you who've been listening probably know I've been having some plumbing problems, so I do have another project ahead of me where they have fixed the plumbing problems, but I do still have to, I'm gonna have to rip up part of the carpet and put some flooring down. That's just a given. So I do have a bit of a project and redesigning that part that we had to rip out a cabinet, but I have a little bit of renovation-y DIY projects ahead of me, and that's fine. But other things that I have to do is, like, I gotta empty out my eaves troughs, and I gotta turn off the water to the hoses outside so they don't freeze, because I'm in Canada, and if you don't do that, your pipe's gonna be real pissed. Other things to deal with is that in the springtime, it's always when critters and bugs try to get in the house to, you know, be warm for the winter. And I grew up in the country, so it was pretty normal that we would have mice in the house and around all over the place. And I've always had cats, so it's kind of like give and take. Well, I'm pretty sure that there's mice in my house, which is fine. That's going to happen to most people, so I'm trying to find ways to get rid of them, because I really am not a fan of snap traps, because I find that they don't always do the job immediately. Like, if they work as intended, great, it's quick, fine. They don't always work as intended, and that bothers me. And now it's me that has to do it. Like, I can't rely on, like, my partner to go deal with that shit. It's me that has to do it. So what I'm gonna try is, I got steel wool, so I'm gonna walk around the outside of my house and find any, like, holes that are around pipes or anything, and try to, like, stuff it with steel wool, because apparently that is a thing that you can do. I got this Pest Chaser ultrasonic rodent repellent. I guess it's just like a thing that makes a really high-pitched sound that, like, rats and mice can hear, but my cats can't, I guess. So I'm gonna plug that in, and maybe that'll help. And I also got a live trap. So, catch and hold mouse trap. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it works. And like I said, I do have cats, and so one could say, oh, it's fine, just let the cats get them. That's what it is. I could do that, but here's the thing. I can't promise, like, I live in the city, so I can't promise that those mice haven't gone and eaten bait out of other people's, like, traps and are now poisoned and then come into my house and then my cats bite them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that to happen. And I'm not really too keen on, like, killing the mice. So I'm going to try the trap and then release them somewhere far away. That being said, there's also the case to be said that if I take the mouse away and put it somewhere that's not its environment, who knows if it will live there either. I think that at this point there's really there's no amazing way to do it. So there's no perfect solution to mice problems, but I know I have to deal with it. I can't just, like, let them live in my house if I can help it. So, that's the thing. So, yeah, I'm going to try to do it, you know, not too violently. And the cats are pretty good at catching them. Like, we have found offerings in the past. So, I don't think that I'll have that many mice, because I'm sure the cats will deter it. And then hopefully the steel wool will help. And the weird little thingamajiggy, the sound thing, and live traps to relocate the couple of them that come in, because I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of them. It'll just be like a couple. So that's the plan. Hopefully that works, but you know, that's how we are. Anyway, I went and ordered food and told them I'd come back and pick it up in like 10-15 minutes, and that was the perfect time for me to come rant to you about my hair and this coffee and mice stuff. So yeah, please don't come at me for my attempts to solve my mice problems. I know that everybody's got a different opinion on how to deal with it, and I respect that, and I'm doing my best with what my heart and feelings and brain can handle while still trying to do the right thing with my house and my cats and stuff, you know? So I'm doing my best, you know? Anyway, happy fall, joys. I'll give you an update on how house stuff goes next time. Okay, love you, bye.